Coming up on this special summer edition of Daily Iowan TV, we take a look at a 130-year-old house and its new lease on life.
It looks like we'll have a mild week of weather coming up. Stay tuned to find out more.
All that and more coming up. Don't go anywhere. Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to another summer edition of Daily Iowan TV. I'm Christopher Cervantes. Sunday night, Iowa City Police had to use stop sticks to put an end to pursuit of a stolen vehicle. Curly M. Quarterman, age 32, was driving a silver 2013 GMC Sierra at around 2:30 a.m. Police initially tried to stop the vehicle for a traffic violation and because the vehicle was reported to be stolen. But Quarterman fled officers and they eventually had to disable the truck in Muscatine County. The University of Iowa's Chief Diversity Officer, Associate Vice President, and Title IX Coordinator, Georgia Dodge, is bidding Iowa a farewell. On July 20th, Dodge announced she will be leaving the university during a reception for her at the Levitt Center. Dodge is leaving the UI and going to a new position at Bucknell University. She will serve as the Associate Provost for Diversity, Equality, and Inclusion, and as an adjacent English professor. Today is her last day with the UI, and she will be surely missed by all here. On Sunday, Christopher Peters announced his candidacy for Iowa's 2nd Congressional District in the 2018 election. In 2016, Peters ran for Congress, getting about 46% of the votes, and is now aiming for an extra 7%. Peters served in the U.S. military and works as surgeon in Coralville. He will be running against Representative Dave Losack for the Iowa 2nd District seat. With all the hard work going into the preparations, it looks like the new major will fit in with the rest of the excellence here at the UI. The University of Iowa is going to be offering a new class that is unique in the academic world. Next semester, the university will offer up to 3 hours for an Islamic psychology class. This course examines the past and present ties between psychology and religion. This class will be taught by UI Professor Carrie York Al-Karam and will soon be available for viewing on the registration page My UI. Well, from what little I can see out our window, we may have ourselves yet another storm today. Let's head down to Susanna Closter to see if that is the case. Susanna, how does it look?
Well, Chris, tonight we're expecting partially cloudy skies with a 20% chance of rain and a low of 61 degrees. Those partially cloudy skies will last into Tuesday morning. Our high of the day increases to 86 degrees and the chance of rain is low, staying at 10% throughout Tuesday. As we go into the evening hours, the temperature will drop to 69 degrees as the clouds clear. Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. On Wednesday, we'll see a high of 87 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and a low of 69 degrees in the evening. We are in for some thunderstorms Wednesday night with the potential for severe thunderstorms. Thursday morning, there will be a mix of sunshine and clouds with the possibility of a lingering thunderstorm. The high for the day will be 84 degrees. As we get into the evening, it will drop to a low of 62 with partially cloudy skies. Friday, the sun will return as we will see mostly sunny skies with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 62 degrees with partially cloudy skies at night again. We will start our weekend off with sunny skies with only a few stray clouds on Saturday. The high will be 82 degrees and the low will reach 62 degrees again. On Sunday, the high will be 84 degrees with partially cloudy skies that will last into the evening and a low of 64 degrees to end the weekend. That's your weather, Chris. Back to you.
Thanks, Susanna. There is no shortage of historic buildings in Iowa City. One is currently being restored from the 1890s with all its original structure. Ethan Gutstein has the story.
Iowa City has so much history, and this house built in the 1890s is a prime example of the work done by Friends of Historic Preservation to preserve old iconic houses. So much work to do here. I'm standing here at the Hauser-Metzger House, which sits currently on College Green Park and moved last year from its old location on Iowa Avenue. The Friends of historic preservation organization is always looking for help from the community and volunteers. The organization's executive director, Alicia Trimble, works endlessly on this project and cares deeply about the efforts made to preserve this house.
So I think for me it's that these materials are surviving. There's hundreds and hundreds of trees in this house, and you know, all of that material will not end up in a landfill. It will be saved, and you know, the artisans who made this house, their art will live on.
Other than rebuilding the chimney, removing some walls, and rearranging the kitchen, the 130-year-old house is the exact same as it was when it was originally built. For Iowa City's historic preservation planner and member of Friends of Historic Preservation, Jessica Bristow, this project is for the future.
And allows people in the future to be able to see how people lived, what they lived in, to be able to experience neighborhoods that are more similar to the historic neighborhoods. It gives them a good sense of place.
Ethan Gutstein, Daily Iowa TV.
Last week, Iowa football player Sean Welsh revealed his toughest opponent, depression. Playing a sport that constantly puts him in the spotlight, Welsh's decision to speak out on mental health is noteworthy. In his speech, he focused on how success in life, whether it be on the football field or in the classroom, doesn't make a person immune to depression. Welsh's decision to not practice with the team spring of 2015, which he attributes to the need to rest and treat his depression, was the first time head coach Kirk Ferentz had to ever deal with a player and their mental health. Welsh encourages anyone with depression to seek help. The Chicago Cubs are starting to finally look like the defending World Series champions. After last night's win against the St. Louis Cardinals, the Cubs are now tied for the division lead with the Milwaukee Brewers. Since the All-Star break, the Cubs have won 8 of 9 games, while the Brewers have lost 7 games in their last 9. This season has been a roller coaster ride, from their pitcher struggling to the never-ending talk of the World Series hangover. It looks like the Cubs have finally found their stride. Michael Phelps has finally met his match. The 23-year-old Sorry guys, can I start from here? 3, 2, 1. Michael Phelps has finally met his match. The 23-time Olympic gold medalist kicked off Shark Week with a race against the fierce ocean predator, a great white shark. Despite enormous odds against him, Phelps only came a few seconds shy of beating the shark's time. Racing separately in different locations, Phelps and the great white shark swam the same distance, with their final times being compared. Much preparation led up to this race, such as scientists creating state-of-the-art wetsuits for Phelps, and Phelps spending countless hours swimming in open water off the coast of South Africa. Hawkeye Athletics has received a $5 million donation for the endowment of its athletic department. Last Thursday, Henry and Patricia Tippie made the commitment to create Iowa's first endowed athletic position, and the sum is entailed to be used for the highest priorities. This Wednesday marks the first day of an annual Iowa City tradition. The Rummage in the Ramp kicks off July 26. This event was first created in 2007 as a way to keep reusable items and furniture pieces out of the landfills and instead pay it forward to be reused by members of the community. Donations are tax deductible, and the items up for purchase are estimated to be priced between $15 and $20. If you can't make it to this Wednesday's event, don't worry, there's the rest of the summer to do so and a full schedule at the City of Iowa City's website. That's all we have for you this week on Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check out our website, dailyiowan.com, for all the latest news, and don't forget to pick up a copy of the Daily Iowan for all your news Monday through Thursday. We'll see you back here on Monday. This is Christopher Cervantes, and from all of us here at Daily Iowan TV, thanks for watching. Have a great week, Iowa City. See you next time.